You can be excited to travel or see family this year, but still feel drained before you even walk out the door. Noise, fast talking, these situations take energy, they take attention, and they can take away your confidence. But when you plan ahead, the day stops feeling like a test and starts feeling like a choice you get to make. We are talking about having confidence and aphasia and why confidence does not just show up. It grows through small choices that make the days predictable and moments easier. Think of confidence like duct tape in your junk drawer. You do not need to think about it until things get messy, and suddenly that duct tape, aka your confidence, is the only thing holding the moment together. Alvin learned this in real time. Before his stroke, he can walk into a full boardroom, a networking event, and jump into any conversation that he wanted. But now, although his understanding is good, when one person talks at a time, more than one person joins the conversation, his brain has to work a lot harder. Alvin describes his experience of processing information like what many people would think of as standing in the dark, trying to chase the voices with a flashlight. By the time he gets the beam aimed at the person who's talking, the conversation has moved on to somebody else, and now he's moving the flashlight again, trying to catch up. Alvin says that when this happens, he just gives up. He goes quiet. He may walk away from the conversation and not say a word about it. Jill, his girlfriend, says it hurts her heart so much to see when this happens. She sees him pull back and stay quiet and knows that he's sad he's not keeping up. But together they made a choice to handle group conversations at the holidays different. I want you to hold on to this thought because we're going to get back to Alvin in a minute. Let's first talk about the shift that changed everything. And you're going to be surprised at how simple it really is. Confidence. Confidence is not luck, it's preparation when you're referring to the person with aphasia. And preparation is the duct tape that you need to help you by keeping it nearby. What does this mean? Confidence is the quiet, steady support for the moments you know are going to get loud or get chaotic. It's for when families living with aphasia have to work hard to save their energy. So, in case you didn't know it, and if you haven't put the words to it, many clients say that when they have aphasia, they feel a loss of control, not only of their speech, but of their lives and how they communicate and connect with others. The opposite of this is building confidence. It's building predictability, which helps protect connection. Let me share with you 3 confidence investments that paid off fast for Alvin. Pillar 1, have a conversation starter. Conversation starters build familiar wins. Alvin and Jill called this their confidence tune-up. They sat together well before the holidays and they decided to select some pictures from their recent vacation and work through them. This is one example of duct tape that can save the day. Practicing, planning, prepping ahead, all of these are confidence builders. They chose the pictures that made him feel grounded. Alvin added simple keywords with each photo so that the word was right there in front of him when he was talking about the pictures. He practiced at least one sentence for each picture until it felt natural. This was not memorizing, this was stabilizing and building his confidence. When someone at the gathering would ask, "Hey, what's new, Alvin?" He didn't have to reach or try and come up with words. he reached for something familiar, those pictures. And those early wins keep his confidence steady the rest of the day. Pillar 2, choose your adventure. Jill had made that one call that changed everything. She asked her sister about the schedule for the day and who was attending. From this conversation, she knew that her sister's in-laws' extended family were coming, but they were only coming for appetizers and they would be leaving before the main meal. This was key data for Alvin and Jill because they knew that there would be 3 kids there under 5. They were bringing the dog plus the dog of the sister, and that was going to bring a lot of energy, chaos, and noise. Jill explained this to Alvin, and she saw his shoulders drop. But then they came up with an idea. They planned to arrive as the extended family was going to be leaving so that they could say hello. But then most of the noise and activity left when they did. This is the adventure they chose, to have a brief interaction that wouldn't drain his gas tank so that he could enjoy the main meal and being with the rest of the family. That is confidence in action. It's about honoring the brain and how it works and protecting the person's participation so that they can participate and connect with others for longer. Pillar 3, a confidence tool you can hold in your hand. Alvin made a custom aphasia card for the travel days. It's small, no bigger than a business card, fits in his wallet, and he practiced handing it over to Jill with his identification. And the reason for it, they had an airport to deal with. They had TSA lines, and he did not want to be a deer in the headlights because if they asked him a question that he wasn't ready to answer, he knew that it would be stressful. He might lose his words, and that would hold up the line. And that was the last thing he wanted to do. This aphasia card says, I have aphasia. I understand you. Give me more time to respond to you. He practiced showing this aphasia card again and again. He did it at home with Jill. He did it at the local coffee shop. He did it with the waitress at his favorite restaurant. And he did it until he felt it was natural and not stressful. On the day of their flight, he used the card at the airport. He handed it over confidently, answered the question, and moved on. He looked proud, not embarrassed. He was confident. He had control. That card was independence in his pocket. If these ideas are landing for you, we would love to work with you and help you build your own confidence plan. But in the meantime, like and subscribe. Tell us what you need in the comments to help make your holidays more confident. This kind of preparation is not asking for special treatment. It's about stacking the day in your favor. Noise will still happen, but when you plan ahead, know what to expect, anticipate changes, and have tools, you can take back control. You can stop bracing for breakdowns and start building confidence, which in turn helps build connection. And you're doing this with intention. Remember how Alvin explained that following a conversation in a crowd was like trying to hold a flashlight and move it around to highlight who's talking? On this trip, he did not shut down. He stepped in earlier and stayed longer, not because the day was perfect, but because he had the right support taped into place the moment he arrived. If you would like more real world strategies like these, you can find them in our book, Aphasia Inclusive Celebrations. It's available now in digital and paperback at lifeaphasiaacademy.co. Tell us in the comments, what is your favorite confidence building strategy? Don't have one? You can work with us and we will help you create the confidence you need to connect with those who are important to you. The link is below. In our next episode, we're going to take these confidence tools and turn them into a simple system you can use to plan holiday visits that feel predictable and welcoming. Recovery does not end. Rebuild communication, rebuild connection, rebuild life. This is Life Beyond Aphasia.